Hello, can you guys hear me? Okay. Good evening. This is 007 Persia coming at you live with another video tonight. This is kind of unplanned, but I just heard that YouTube is finally taking action against Onision that are concerning these allegations that are against them from 2019 that relate to the Chris Hansen investigation into the Onision story, in which there has been a documentary that has been made this month, and all three episodes have been released on Discovery Plus. And I think YouTube is feeling the pinch off of the Onision story now, and I'm glad to say that Onision has either been demonetized or he'll be demonetized here soon. I think, according to Repzilla on Twitter, he is saying that Onision will be demonetized tomorrow, which will be the Onision channel, the Onision Speaks channel, the Bro channel, and and I think there was another channel, but I can't believe it took YouTube 10 years to finally review his content and make a decision that he has violated the terms of service agreement. And I'm just now glad that they're finally taking action now. Uh, so maybe that will, in some people's mind, will keep him off the platform for a while. Now, whether this demonetization will be permanent or not, who knows? If it's like another Shane Dawson situation, he'll probably end up getting his revenue returned to him probably within a month. But uh, my opinion is, I really don't care if Onision made any money or not, because not too many people watched his content to begin with, and I think he made all his money years ago when he did all these controversies, comedy sketches, the banana video, and the infamous kiss with Shane Dawson, which made him pretty famous, I think, there for collaborating with Shane Dawson at VidCon. And but I think it's about time that Onision realizes what he has done. Whether I know he doesn't probably have any empathy or whatever or any understanding of what's going on, but YouTube is a corporation that they have to protect their reputation, and they can't be having people like him on the internet being accused of grooming and all this other stuff and abusing these victims. And that's exactly what I think he was doing on these response videos on this documentary. He's calling these women liars, and he's not, more or less, trying to, in my opinion, silence the victims in a way. And I just feel that it's like I mean, if he was going to prove his innocence, he would have done this back in 2019 immediately when the allegations started to come out. But instead, he decided to do tons of meltdown videos and tons of rebuttal videos in early 2020 and make this whole thing a complete mockery and a joke instead of claiming his innocence months ago. Now he's finally going to have to bite the dust on this. Whether what he's going to do now, I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't go out and do something stupid, whatever. But I'm sure he'll probably figure out a way to make money somehow. There's tons of opportunities for him in the state of Washington to make money. Um, on the side, besides being on the internet, he's got his OnlyFans, and But I'm actually glad to hear this. I know he's being accused. He's not being convicted or arrested or charged, and he's not guilty of any crime as of yet, but he has been accused. And to hear that he's being demonetized is good for the time being. I hope he is. In my opinion, they leave it that way until the outcome of the investigation, or if there is an outcome of the investigation. And then if he's found to be innocent, whatever reason, then he can get his monetization back. But just watch the last video from the Onision Speaks channel. It says, "Thank you and goodbye." And he just explains to his viewers about all the evidence on the Onision.com site that he proves on Sarah and Shiloh, claiming that what has been done to him is wrong, that he doesn't feel that he should be demonetized. And I had no idea what the hell that video was about until I went on Twitter and seen the post on Repzilla, and that's why I'm on here tonight to make a video on my thoughts of it. And I wish this would have happened years ago before he made $2 to $3 million, but unfortunately it was too late. But he's now being punished for whatever terms he violated, and I think it's good that YouTube has done it. I want to say thank you, YouTube, for finally stepping up to the plate and realizing that you've got a problem on your hands. I wish you knew this a long time ago. If anybody in the YouTube Corporation knew about this a long time ago, ought to be fired. And I think there ought to be an internal investigation within the YouTube Corporation on anybody that was letting Onision slide with all this stuff. That includes Dobby Vandy and any other predatory creator on this platform. We don't want predatory behavior on this platform. We want to be able to make videos on here, live streams, play games, film ourselves doing stunts and going on vacation and putting it up on YouTube and feel comfortable that we're going to be able to make clicks on it. Some people can make money on it and be able to, for some people, to make a living on here. And people like Onision, Shane Dawson, Trisha Paytas, Jeffree Star keep getting into controversies are going to hinder people from doing that. I just heard yesterday that Trisha Paytas made a lie about Shane Dawson, and I ended up saying Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star was a disgrace, and I think that's probably wrong for me to say right now. Yes, they made many mistakes, but you know, if this drama between Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson did not have to happen, then it shouldn't have happened. So, but you know what, Onision, if you're watching this video, you know, I think you knew for a long time that this was coming. You should have known that your little bullying behavior was not going to last forever. That your intimidation wasn't going to work. Your silencing of these victims wasn't going to work. That these videos don't really prove shit unless it's in the court of law. And you need to understand that you're not out of the woods yet. These allegations are going to be over your head for however long it takes. If Pierce County decides to press charges against you on the behalf of these victims or this evidence that they may or may not have, they could do that. And you know, best luck to you in your life or whatever you plan on doing next. And yeah, I think now you get to learn your lessons. So I'm not an anti-O, but I'm just saying that, you know, Greg is being accused, I mean, Onision's being accused of predatory behavior, and he ought to be reprimanded until the pending of the investigation. Just like when a police officer shoots a suspect, they are suspended on paid leave until the outcome of the investigation. This is kind of the thing I think they should do to Onision, disable his AdSense until the outcome of the outcome of the investigation. So good job, YouTube. Too bad it took you too long, but you know, you finally reviewed his content, you made your decision, and I think a lot of people are going to thank you for it, especially those people who have been covering Onision for almost a decade, if not 10 years or more, especially Repzion and Blair White and who else? Jacqueline Lynn. So wish you all a good night. Hope you guys enjoy the inauguration tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day where Joe Biden gets to take office for the 46th or 47th president. I ain't for sure. Trump is 45th, so this would be the 46th president. And Biden sounds very promising on the economic packages and stuff like that. So, in the coronavirus task force, so let's hope that he can get something going starting tomorrow, if not the day after. So, I will be watching the inauguration. I'm going to wish Joe Biden the best of luck. President-elect Joe Biden becoming president. And I also want to wish Vice President-elect to be uh, Vice President Kamala Harris. I want to wish her good luck for these upcoming 4 years, and I hope they both uh, can can do a lot of good for this country after Trump has done so little for this country, has caused nothing but lies, turmoil, rioting, so much unpeace on this earth. And I know Joe Biden's going to be bring peace back to this country and hopefully to the other nations, and we all can unite and take care of one another and be kind to one another and work with one another. So, all right, guys, I wish you luck tonight. Take these out there, be safe, be healthy, keep your mask on when you're out in public, stay 6 feet apart from people, and stay home if you don't have to go anywhere in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. I know this is kind of late, but I want to say good night. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.